During the time of Prophet Elisha ben-Hadad, king of Aram, Syria gathered his army and surrounded Samaria, the capital of Israel. No one could go in or out because of the siege. Food supplies ran out, prices became extreme, a donkey's head sold for silver, and hunger turned into severe famine. The famine became so terrible that people ate unclean food, and 2 women agreed to eat their children. When King Jehoram heard this, he tore his clothes in grief, but, instead of repenting, he blamed Elisha and planned to kill him. Elisha declared God's word. "Tomorrow, about this time, food will be plentiful in Samaria." An officer doubted this and mocked the prophecy. Elisha replied that the officer would see it but not eat it. For men suffering from leprosy sat outside the city gate. Because of their disease, they were rejected and isolated from society. Inside the city was starvation. Outside was the enemy army. Death seemed certain either way, they said to one another. "Why stay here until we die?" The lepers reasoned. If they entered the city, they would starve. If they stayed at the gate, they would die. If they went to the Aramean camp, they might be spared. So at twilight, they walked toward the enemy camp. When they arrived, they found the camp completely empty. God had caused the Aramean army to hear the sound of horses and chariots, making them believe a great army was coming. In fear, they fled, leaving behind food, silver and gold, and clothing. At first, the lepers ate, drank, and hid treasure. Then one of them said, "What we are doing is not right. This is a day of good news, and we are keeping it to ourselves." They returned to Samaria and announced the good news. The king investigated and confirmed the report. The people rushed out. The siege ended. Food became abundant overnight, and Elisha's prophecy was fulfilled. The officer who doubted Elisha was trampled at the gate, just as God had said. Here are the lessons from this story. God uses the rejected to bring deliverance. Faith sometimes means moving despite fear. Good news must be shared. God can save a nation through unlikely people. And finally, God's deliverance often comes through those the world overlooks.